Hello, people. Today we have this Smith&Wesson revolver. On the left side of the barrel, it reads Smith&Wesson, and below the cylinder latch on the frame, we see the classic Smith&Wesson trademark logo. On the right side of the barrel, it reads 38 Smith&Wesson Special. And then on the frame below the cylinder, we see Made in the USA, Marcas Registradas, Smith&Wesson, Springfield, Massachusetts. This is in really good shape. It functions well. It's not gummed up or anything. Serial number on this one is 545461. That places the manufacturing of this handgun in late 1960s. On the frame, we see it reads Model 36, so this is a J-frame Model 36. And then on the yoke, it reads 18681 with what looks like an icon of a heart, and then maybe some V markings. I assume those are inspector markings. I'm not sure what all those markings on the yoke refer to. If you know more about these handguns, please put it in the comments below. I'd like to know more. Let's look at the box. On this end of the box, it's printed Smith&Wesson 38 Chief Special, blue finish, 2-inch barrel, Model 36 round butt. And that round butt is referring to the shape of the grip here. And then on the other end of the box, we have a hand written label, Model 36, blue finish, 2-inch barrel. R stands for round. And then I assume INS means inspector. And then PKR probably means packager. I'm not really sure. Here the serial number is 545461. But then what does this refer to? 380249. I'm not really sure exactly. But when we look at the inside of this box, this came, I don't know if this is the original Cray paper or not. I'm curious. If you know, please let me know. I'd like to know if that's the original paper. But it came with the original statement of liability with a warranty printed, or dated rather, April 15th, 1955. I doubt that's when this was printed. So you were supposed to fill this out and send it in when you purchased the gun. More Cray paper. And then we see that statement of liability again right here, and it's printed 1950. I used to think that that's when this gun was made. It's not. That's when this statement was created, and they started printing them on all the boxes. But this gun was made in the early 60s, so it was just the statement of the time. They probably have something similar that they include on with all their new guns today. It could be even the exact same statement. I'm not really sure. It's a good question. Fortunately for us, however, we have a second example. It's from a slightly different time period. Notice the print on this box is very different. It reads Smith&Wesson, a Bangor-Punta company. Huh. Wow, look at that. This one is marked exactly the same. Smith&Wesson on the barrel. The Smith&Wesson trademark logo below the cylinder latch. 38 Smith&Wesson Special. Made in the USA. Serial number on this one is 9J666, which places the manufacturing of this handgun in the early 1970s. And see there it says model 36, but done in a very different print. The stamp is much deeper and the font is different. And then on the yoke, this one reads 91519. Huh. Another palindrome. And then below that, it says G3. Interesting. And this one works really well. There's nothing inside gumming it up. It works really well. These Smith&Wesson revolvers are classic guns. Let's look at this manual. This is the original manual for this pistol. And see there it says price is effective October 1st, 1969. So it had to be printed after 1969, of course, or at least on or after that date. Notice it has the same statement of liability, but this box here collected a lot of oil over the years. Here's the original cleaning rod. Smith&Wesson 38 Chief Special, blue finish, 2-inch barrel, model 36, square butt. .36 blue, 2-inch, S for square. It looks like the inspector here was W and the packer was 3. Now see, this is how this box should look in my opinion. 9J666. I'm not sure what the 380249 refers to. If you know who these inspectors or packers are, please put it in the comments below. I'd love to learn more. And notice here the shape difference. That's really the only difference between these two guns is the shape of the grip, the square butt and the round butt. And the last thing we have to show in this video relating to these two revolvers is this box of vintage Winchester ammunition, 38 Special, for Colt and Smith&Wesson revolvers. 38 Special, 158 grain lead bullet. I really like the artwork on these old boxes, and this box is in great shape. Olin Matheson Chemical Corporation. Let's look at the head stamp. And there's the lot number, 8PE8. And that looks like it reads 98. WRA 38 special with a nickeled case, nickeled primer, and a cannular. Thanks for watching, people.